the big city in Morocco? The big
Marrakesh.
forest city? Marrakesh.
Boy, I thought it was Morocco.
Morocco
no,
City,
folks.
Morocco.
Yeah.
God damn. We got Casablanca.
No, they do-
Fez, and
They do that
Marrakesh
shit.
are the
In,
three I
they
know.
do that shit in Africa, though. Like, what is it? It's Guinea. Guinea's capital is Guinea, right?
Well, I think it's Guatemala, right? The capital is Guatemala City, isn't it? Is it not?
Oh yeah.
Panama City.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Mexico
so-
City. Yeah.
Mexico City. There we go. Canada City. Yeah. Oh, this is off to a fantastic start. All right, guys. So we actually have Belgium, Croatia, Canada, and Morocco in this group. A lot of people were saying that this was actually the group of death when the World Cup draw happened. So maybe loosely, before we get into individual teams, how would y'all grade this 1 to 10 on the difficulty scale? 10 being death. What y'all giving it?
3.
I mean,
3. Okay.
Difficult for who? Wait, 3 out of what? 1 to 5?
3 out of 10.
3 out of 10.
3 out of 10.
3 out
I
of 10
mean,
tells me like it picks itself.
okay, yeah. 3 out of 10. 3, 4, maybe. 3.
Okay. I'd give it a 5 because I think the battle for 1 is actually pretty intense.
Okay.
Yep. That makes sense.
Yeah. God damn it, that's a good point. Well,
You know what? I'm actually gonna bump it to a 5.5. Because I think the battle for 4th might be a little intense too. Who's the most trash?
well, I'm gonna give it a 6.
Well, I'm giving it a 9. No.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Oh my god. Before we get into one specific team, guys, again, please hot takes down below in the comments. We will give our hot takes at the end of this video, but I want y'all's. I'm gonna ask for them right now. Let's start with our North American brothers. Let's start with the Canadians.
Brothers,
the friendliest people on planet Earth. At least
I see.
yeah, they do not.
You and your
Brandon.
brother beat the shit out of each other on
They don't
multiple
leave.
occasions, Jack.
They don't leave
On some Cain and
slander
Abel
on
shit.
any of our videos or anything like that.
They have never once graced our YouTube comment section,
and
throwing
never
slurs
seen-
left and right.
and we have never tried to promote violence against their national team or their fans ever.
Never once have we instigated any sort of conflict with
No.
the Canadians.
You know what? And I've also never seen even an ounce of delusion from a Canadian fan. I think they perfectly, accurately represent and think of themselves as a top 15 national team in the world.
You're correct. Just like the Germans, they're very pragmatic
Yes.
people, very well
Yes.
grounded.
That is a great
Yeah.
point.
A long hallowed history in
Decorated.
decorated history in European football, or not European football, world football, international football.
Mm-hmm.
So they know what they're talking about a lot better than us, for sure.
Hey, do not disrespect the Gold Cup that they have. Do not disrespect that.
That
Which
is an
one?
accolade, and
Do not disrespect that.
I think
Oh,
they
it's just
won.
one.
They won
It was
something. in
just
CONCACAF
one.
as well.
Yeah, no, that
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
plural. I know we
Okay.
assume that it's going to be plural when we talk about
Yeah.
Gold Cup
Yeah.
winning trophies, but no, it was just one. But hey, Brazil visited the Gold Cup twice and they didn't win it either time. So I think that means it's the hardest international trophy to win.
that is a massive dub for Canada.
It is a massive dub for Canada, but do their dubs continue in this World Cup group?
Well, shit. I'm just gonna be blunt. They dead last, motherfuckers. They dead last.
Dead last.
Damn,
That's
they
a little
fold.
harsh.
They fourth.
That's both harsh and I think overly complimentary of another team in this group that I'm not going to say right now. But you think they get dead last? They just take an L's.
Dead last. They take an L's the whole time.
You don't think they get a
3
single-
L's?
3 L's.
Wow.
No,
They ain't
No,
ready.
they get a win.
That's
They
kind
get
of
a-
wild.
They ain't
That's
ready.
They
wild.
get a win.
They ain't ready. They ain't.
They're not
prepared.
ready, but somebody else ain't ready either. But they're
Somebody
going to
else
get a
ain't
win.
ready
They're going to
either,
get a
bro.
win. They're going to get a win.
They ain't ready.
Okay. Let me ask why you think they will not win a game.
They haven't been in this position, so they have no idea what they're doing. I don't think they've ever played
Connor just
either.
feels so bad right now.
That's either in Canada or North America. Let's say they've never played outside of North America. I feel like they probably have, but let's just say that they haven't.
Let me verify.
Because I'm ignorant. And this is going to be a huge wake-up call for them.
He said, I may be completely wrong with the stats, but fuck the stats.
I'm trying to see if they ever got a Copa America invite.
But fuck the stats.
No, but I think you're right. There's no like legendary Canadian international soccer moment that really comes to mind.
Nothing.
And then maybe
their biggest moment that I can think of that every Canadian fan will cite is beating us in January. Beating the US, I mean.
That did feel like when they burst onto the scene. And they did burst.
And they've been riding those coattails ever since. They lost to Costa Rica after that. They lost to Panama.
Glad you brought that up.
They lost to Uruguay. And I just saw that they 3 days ago, they just tied to Bahrain.
Okay, hold on. I got to step in there and defend them. That was not their first team. That was not their first team. They didn't have any of their good players. So I think it's fair. I think it's fair to put that. Well, you're just a hater.
Shit, I don't give a fuck. And they're about to play Japan in 3 days, and Japan's about to bring the samurai sword, their sharpest katanas, and it's going to be 4-0.
Oh, dog! I found out. So the short sword is called a wakizashi. Wakizashi, yeah, or a tanto.
Oh well, the whole national team's going to be strapped up.
Okay, so what happens
with wakizashi?
Let me play devil's advocate here. Let me play devil's advocate because I disagree to a degree with almost everything that you said thus far. What if they beat Japan? What if they beat Japan? Let's say they beat Japan 3-0.
If they beat Japan's first team, it's a fluke.
Okay. So you still have them dead.
An act of God. Yeah. Dead last. I don't rate them at all.
They did get that ass beat by Uruguay. They did get that ass beat. But Uruguay, like I said, Connor, in the other video we did, they outscoring opponents 17-2 since Diego Alonso became the manager. So they've been blitzing people.
Uruguay is playing pretty well.
But still, it was a bad loss. Where do you have them, Connor?
I have them third.
I have them third as well. Why do you have them third?
I think that, unfortunately, don't get me wrong, I would love to see them become the underdogs, but they just have issues going on in the locker room. They're not the Canada that we saw burst onto the scene early this year. And frankly, I just don't think that they have the pedigree or the experience here. I think they're fairly young, and they're Canadians. They're not prepared to play in a desert. This is going to be a lot of training that they're going to have to undergo. They're not going to be used to this. I'm not kidding. Like, these guys are used to having a lot of green. They're not used to, I don't know what the humidity is like up there or where all these individual guys come from, but this is almost the complete opposite of the lush green, outdoors that I'm sure a lot of these gentlemen are accustomed to in Canada. I think this is going to be, it's pretty cold up there.
There's a lot of
Qatar's pretty hot.
Qatar's pretty hot. It's
fairly hot over there. So
those water breaks aren't going to go for long.
It might be a desert over there. Maybe
just about damn near. Look, I'm just saying, like, that is it. Aside from like geographics and logistics that are working against them, I just flat out think that they don't have the manpower or the skill to compete with the depth of the two giants in this team or in this group. And frankly, they will be lucky to get a good win against Morocco. I think that is what they could be happy with. If they could put a good game against Morocco and then maybe a fight against Belgium or something. I think Belgium is honestly the game to win there, or the game to put all your eggs into, That's the basket you want all your eggs in. Like,
yeah. See,
that's just what you got to do, but that's an uphill battle, and I just don't think they got the gumption.
If things play out perfectly for Canada, which is kind of stupid to say, because if things play out perfectly for any team, then they're going to win. But
right,
if The Belgians are
ideal
playing a high
situation.
line. It's an ideal situation, and they can use the speed of Alphonso Davies and Jonathan David against. I don't even know if Vertonghen and Alderweireld are going to start. They should not be starting anymore, but I think they will be. At least one of them. Then that's going to be problematic for the Belgians, and I think the Canadians are much more proficient in front of goal than anybody that the Americans are taking to the World Cup, and certainly anyone that the Mexicans are taking. I mean, I think Jonathan David has proved that he's a beast, dude. He's a beast.
They are an offensive threat for sure.
Davies gets the glory, and he's at the bigger club, and I think he might be more dynamic of a player because he can play all over the pitch. But Jonathan David, bro, he's the best 9, and it's not even funny. If you gave the U.S. men's national team Jonathan David, we're making it out the group. I'm changing my prediction.
He's the best 9 in CONCACAF. That's for damn.
He is, and
it's not even close.
I do not think it's close. I think he's clear, bro. I
can't think of anybody else.
He's head and shoulders clear. He's a true 9, true center forward.
Yes. Pepe can make as many fucking goals as he wants. I don't think it's the same.
Pepe can't lace his boots. And my point is, I don't think Canada needs a lot of chances.
That was cold.
Because they have him up top.
Wow. Okay.
It's creating those chances that I think is going to be their problem.
You think they give that man 3-4 chances at goal?
He puts at least one away. At least one, if not 2. Yeah. And I think they have some pretty good complementary pieces around him. Now, I think they will beat Morocco and soundly beat them. I think Morocco, we'll talk about them next. We can, just natural progression, I guess. I'm just going to say I'm not a fan of them for right now. Keeping it on Canada, I see them picking up 3 points there. I think that if there are points to be dropped by the big boys against Canada, I do think it is Belgium. I think that Croatian midfield, good luck getting through that, is all I'm going to say. If you can get the ball past Kovacic and Brozovic, you might have a chance, but not many people do that. And when Jonathan David goes one-on-one against Vardiol, I think Vardiol is going to win that one. I hate to say it, or maybe I don't hate to say it because I'm not a Canada fan. But that's where I see them picking up their points. And Jake, you did point out that they also look a little vulnerable lately. They've lost 4 of their last 8 games after pretty much steamrolling through CONCACAF qualifiers. So maybe there's something to be said there.
They ain't ready. Simple as that.
They do have a good manager. John Herman's a good manager.
Okay.
And I wish, the U.S. Federation would take a look at him after this World Cup and maybe try to steal him away.
Nah, that's a Judas move. He wouldn't do that. He's got integrity. Yeah. I think. Can't switch up like that.
Wait till he sees that signing bonus. He'll be like, fuck you, Justin Trudeau.
He is English, so used to switching sides.
Ooh.
Are they used to switching sides? Talking about Benedict Arnold? Because he was American. Well, yeah, he was English. America wasn't a thing yet, I don't think. But
he was English.
You get the He
was both. Fuck the English.
He was both.
Is what I think we're
getting. The point being, I think Canada will bow out in third, but I think it will be close. I think it will be very close. Now, the fan base needs some humbling. That fan base. Holy shit.
I don't know. I kind of like it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for the shithousery.
It's healthy to a degree.
Yeah. They're just
it's healthy to a degree.
There are some takes that should be warranted for, I think, patients in a mental institution. It's just like, what
hate speech charges at the least.
I mean,
look,
holy.
I really don't.
I admire the confidence
in regards to that, so I'm going to keep my mouth shut. That being said, I really like the rivalry that's coming from that. I think it'll be way more fun than United States versus Mexico all the time. Like, bring it on. Bring it on. Let's get some Canadian rivalry. Let's do that. Let's get sandwiched in between, our 2 biggest competitors. That's just going to drive the market value of
which I'm totally fine with it from that regard. But you got to be in the game for a little bit longer in order to be talking the mad shit that they're talking right now.
That is totally fair.
It's not warranted at this point.
It is not warranted at this point. No.
What does it say if Canada is the only CONCACAF team that makes it out?
Oh, I don't think that's realistic.
Well, I asked the question.
I will eat a tray of fucking Kodiak pancakes.
I'll try to find
drenched
some
in Canadian maple syrup. I'll just raw dog that shit right on camera.
Oh,
And I'll have a maple leaf in my hair. I'll do it as an apology.
What's that fucking dish that they're
That'll be
known
my
for?
concession.
Are they
poutine?
officially on top?
Poutine?
Say what?
Are they officially on top if that happens?
It's a fluke. Act of God. Just
I don't know, bro.
If they make it through this group and the USA crashes out,
and they crash out,
that is me conceding.
Yeah.
That is me saying I told you so to everybody in my group chat. That is me conceding and saying, look, yeah, you win these next 4 years. Vos sos papá. Like you are dad. Catch us in the Gold Cup, but for now, you wear the crown for at least a year.
Here, I will say this. If Canada makes it out of the group, regardless of Mexico or US's standings in their groups, if Canada makes it out of this group, I will buy a Canada jersey and wear it.
They don't want that. They want you to eat a whole stack of Kodiak pancakes.
And I will put my
they
last
want
name
that
on it. And I will put my last name on it. It will be a custom Helmberg Canada jersey.
That'd be kind of cool. I actually do like the black one. I know it's plain as hell, but
the Canadians got good jerseys. Me and Jake talked about that a while back on a video. The Canadians got good jerseys.
Yeah.
It's just cold.
Well,
Beat the shit out of the United States.
I actually think you dissed it and said it just looked like a template.
No, I think that was somebody.
I think you
else.
gave it a 5 out of 10.
No, I don't think so.
No,
I think
you
it
were
was
pretty
somebody
hostile.
else's. I was pretty hostile, but I think the Canadians were the one that I liked. There was a plain red and black or red and white jersey that I really liked.
I don't know if they have 3. It might be just red and white, but they did wear black.
6 months ago, I feel like.
It was.
I don't even know my takes from yesterday. God damn.
Me either. I listened back to the episodes. I'm like, damn, I said that? That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah. Be like, shit, is that even English? Holy shit.
I'm like, I was clearly drugged for this episode. I don't remember a damn thing. I was like, wait, I had Mexico second? Shit. But no, I already said it. I said it a long time ago, literally when we started this channel, that Canada was a better team than Mexico. Like, if Mexico was in this group, oh, man. Morale would be so low. Belief would be on life support, dude. We got lucky we have Poland in our group instead of Belgium and Croatia. Come on, dog. Like, I don't think the Canadians are more talented, but as a team, they play together so well. They are a close-knit group, and they play counterattacking football, and they do it well. They do it so well, and it gets results. And that's why I think they have a chance. And I think they will win over some fans in this World Cup, but it won't be enough to get out of the group, ultimately. Yeah. Let's do Morocco. Let's do Morocco next. I mean, we know Morocco decently well from our AFCON days. Dark days.
Can I do this? Can I do this
Dark
one?
days. Do it. Jump in.
You go first. Fourth, they're trash. Fourth, they're washed. Fourth, they're African. We all watched AFCON. It was ass. I'm sorry. I'm sure Marrakesh is a very beautiful city. I'm sure Morocco's a great country. I'm sure the people there are wonderful. I could not even tell you the amount of money that I would pay to get some authentic Moroccan food. That sounds fucking incredible. Vacation there would be unreal. But right now, y'all in the mud. So,
yeah, they're shambolic.
Yeah.
Ranked way too high in the FIFA rankings. And I know we should talk the FIFA rankings and everyone should throw that away. But it's...
Do you have them taking 0? Oh, wait, no, you can't because you have the Canadians 3rd.
No, I have the Canadians 4th. Yeah, so I have them winning once.
So you think they're still better than Canada?
I think they will somehow scrape a result away from Canada. Even though they went to, where'd they go? Cincinnati? And they got their asses spanked by the U.S.?
They were bad.
They were really bad. I think they're going to be a little more in their element, though. You know, we talk about our environments. We talk about, we mentioned the deserts with Canada. I feel that's kind of similar to Morocco, and they're kind of used to that. So it's a little bit of home field advantage for them, in a way. It's a little backwards and maybe some American ignorance on that, but I think
without a doubt,
I think they will only beat Canada.
Okay.
And it'll be an ugly game. I don't think either team really is prepared for each other. And I know for a damn fact that Morocco's not prepared for any of these teams.
No.
Like-
I got to defend. That's where I got to defend Canada. Look what you're making me do. Like, I cannot watch AFCON and say that this Moroccan team is getting anything at the World Cup. And then the beatdown against the U.S. You remember how excited we were when that fixture came out?
Yeah.
We were all pumped. We were like, dude, 9 out of 10 fixture. Thank God we're getting one of the African giants over here. Horrible game. We might as well have played Panama. I'm not even kidding.
They
depressing.
did have a different coach then.
They did. Halilhodžić has been sacked.
Yep.
And
how recently? How recently was that?
That was
I think
in
before
June.
the last break.
In June. So
So they've
if
had a
this
little
isn't
bit
the
of
setup
time.
for a terrible showing in the Group F, then I don't know what is. A new coach. He's bringing in people that haven't played for the national team in quite some time, I feel like.
Facts.
And
This is so depressing. This is so depressing.
yeah, I still think they're going to maybe pull it together and beat Canada, but they're definitely not beating an organized Belgian or Croatian side. No fucking chance.
Yeah.
I don't think they score against those two teams. Is that a hot take?
I'm trying to think.
Maybe I should have saved that. But I don't see it.
No, I mean, who are their forwards? Like they've got a good midfield, right?
Their strength is they're a weird team because their best players are like all right backs.
Yeah.
Hakimi,
Yeah.
Mazraoui. I mean,
What about
Ziyech
Ziyech?
is a good midfielder, but he hasn't been playing because the Halilhodžić blacklisted him. I mean, same with Mazraoui. So it's like Jake said, they're being like reintroduced, which is good from like a paper standpoint because you're getting big names in there again, but they don't have the reps. In Canada, bro, they rocking with the same 11 guys for a year now. I just don't think they can get it done. They don't have the talent to overcome that.
Yeah, if Canada can get their locker room together, then this is a bad look for Morocco. That being said, well, I'll just leave that. I'll just leave that for my hot take. Or
Yeah.
Semi hot take. Spicy.
Who's
up next? I want to move on from this because it's depressing talking about Morocco.
Let's go to the Croats.
Yeah, okay. Croatia?
Okay, let's go to the Croats.
We good with that?
You got the jersey on. You got the jersey on, Jake, so let's go. Let's go with you first.
I got them getting one, baby. They getting first in this group.
Why? Jake loves to say, he's like, yeah, they're getting first, and then he just stares at the camera.
I do
And
just
I'm
stare
like,
at the
whoa.
camera. Whoa.
He likes that.
Well,
let that shit sit.
shit. I'm expecting for some reaction from y'all.
Not the hottest take. Man, not the hottest take. Yeah, I mean, when I reacted when you said Canada dead last 0 points.
Well, yeah, that's
crazy. That's crazy.
I think they're coming off a good Nations League, and if anyone watched the other YouTube video, go leave a like on that one. But I think I rate teams, especially going into the World Cup, based off their calendar year performances. And this is a Croatian team that has beaten Denmark twice. They beat France. They did lose to Austria, which was a howler. And I think they're going to perform well here. I think Modric is still my guy. I think he's actually on this jersey, if you can see. Yeah.
Bandwagon.
Shit, I've been liking Modric since
he signed to Real Madrid, baby.
Probably
Bandwagoning spot.
since he signed from Spurs. I didn't know who the fuck he was when he played.
I think I would buy a Modric Real Madrid jersey before I got a Croatia one. Ironically enough. I don't know why.
The checkerboard jersey is unparalleled.
It's iconic for sure.
It is iconic. No.
That being said, I'd probably kill somebody for a Sergio Ramos long sleeve Madrid jersey.
Oh, Madrid or Spain? I know. I want the Spain one.
I know you want the Spain one, but
I want the Spain one. I want the 2010 World Cup, bro.
But
a purple Ramos jersey.
Oof, okay. Even as an Atletico fan, I'm like, well, I mean, it is a nice looking jersey. I mean, Shit, give me that long sleeve. Pink Ramos?
Yeah.
Woo! Sorry, we going off on a...
We are going off.
tangent
It's
here.
like I was fucking talking here. That's my bad, dog.
I mean, that's it. I think the Croatians are ready. And I want to say this is probably their last feasible shot for a little bit. I don't know what kind of youngsters they have coming up through the squad, but
I know fuck all about Croatia development. So
through the national team,
think that's a really good take.
And maybe I should save this. Well, no, I'll save it for a hot take.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop you there. Okay, what about you, Connor? Where you got him?
I got Croatia first. I think they're consistent. I think they're dangerous. I think they're smart. You have an absolute legend in the field, like one of the greatest of all time, Modric. I would put him up among my legends. Like I don't know. At this point, I think I rate him over like Zidane. I rate him that highly.
Whoa.
I know. I think the dude's an absolute freak. He's a Galactico, plain and simple, and he produces both on the field for his national team and Real Madrid. And I think without him, that team craters. And that is a massive thing to say. That is a massive thing to say for, one person to be the center spoke of an actual football team, because that doesn't happen in this sport. So, that's how much I rate him. That's how much I rate the team. I think they're consistent, dangerous, smart. I'm trying to think what else. I can't heap enough praises on them. Their form has been good. And yeah, I think they're prepared. I think at this moment, they are locked in. They were locked in heading there. They were locked in on the flight there. U.S. men's national team is doing team building. We're playing Madden in fucking Qatar right now. They're playing 2K right now, like some idiots. Modric and them are in the fucking back to tanks from Star Wars or like Dragon Ball Z. They're floating in the water.
Yeah, they're ready. Yeah,
they just recharge and getting ready. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Is it fair to say that they have, or is it a hot take to say this is a top 3 midfield at the World Cup?
Damn, that was going to be exactly what I said.
Are we including depth?
I mean, we could do depth. I was just kind of thinking the starting 3.
Okay.
I mean, Kovacic, Brozovic, and Modric. All dogs.
Dogs.
I mean, the smallest dog I'd say is Kovacic.
Yeah.
But he's still a dog on his day.
On his day.
And whenever he puts on the checkerboard, he plays like a dog. I'm not sure he does that all the time when he puts on the Chelsea jersey.
I don't know. He's fighting an uphill battle with the Chelsea infrastructure, but that's a whole different conversation. I think I kind of agree with you. Like, okay, so what was the debate? It was a top 3 midfield.
Mm-hmm.
Hot take. I think it's better than Argentina's. I think it's better than Argentina's midfield.
Wow.
With Messi in the midfield, or are you bumping him up?
I'm kind of bumping Messi up there, kind of, I guess, false 9. But I'm thinking
I agree.
Like let's just go with like our starting like 3. Paredes,
DePaul, Lo Celso usually.
DePaul, Lo Celso, yeah.
But no Lo Celso, so it's probably going to be
Papu Gomez or something like that.
Maybe Papu Gomez, yeah. He won't start Enzo Fernandez.
No.
He'll probably get game time, but he won't start.
Yeah. Garnacho.
A Garnacho.
Yeah.
Damn, if he was in the lineup, that would be the goated.
I hate
Did he call Guido Rodriguez up to the World Cup?
Guido Rodriguez?
I heard other people pronouncing it Guido.
Okay. Guido Rodriguez?
Guido, yeah, probably. Okay, probably Guido.
I didn't know, but that's just what I heard. This one Spanish guy.
There's one Argentine guy who follows us, and he's always on my ass about the pronunciations. Let us know.
That man.
Guido?
This is a call to action.
This is a call to action.
Guido
right
or
here. I'm asking for your help. We want you.
Or is it Guido?
It's probably
I always
the
said
latter.
Guido, but that's just because my brain is tainted by the fucking Jersey Shore. Anyway, yeah, I think he did get called up. I think I actually had him as my starting center defensive mid over Paredes for our best 11.
You did, but he probably did get called up. Anyways, bringing it back to Croatia.
Yeah.
I think they're a bad matchup for Belgium. Honestly, I have them getting first too.
Mm-hmm.
I think I could see this Belgium game being a 2-1 Croatia win. I think the midfield is just going to beat the shit out of KDB. They're just literally just going to beat him up
because it's
just take him down.
The man's not going to have a chance.
I mean, he's got Carrasco with him, dribble merchant. I mean, I like Carrasco, but like again, I just don't see him doing enough.
That man's not going to link up with Kevin De Bruyne's style of play. Kevin De Bruyne is used to fucking Manchester City people. Like, I mean, it's like Messi originally in Argentina. Like, the issues that he would have was like people weren't where he thought they were going to be. Kevin is used to reading people's minds. He's used to having a fucking 6'12" mongoloid sitting in the fucking center with a bright yellow headband on that he could just throw the ball in like a 10-foot vicinity of him. Chances are it goes in. Like, he's used to Gundogan being exactly where he needs him, or Mahrez coming up the wing. And neither of those guys really fucking play right now. But like Foden, like he's used to these guys being exactly where he thinks they're going to be. And I think there's just going to be a disconnect with Belgium. I genuinely do.
Well, and the fact that I'm going to say one more thing about Croatia, and then we'll go full Belgium. Actually, I think I am just going to go straight into, because this is a hot take, so I don't want to say it now, but we can't just go into Belgium now. I did not expect the three of us to have them first. That's a little surprising to me. I mean, Jake,
Croatia
I knew that.
First?
I knew Jake was going to have Croatia. Connor, I kind of expected Belgium because of your boy, De Bruyne.
My boy, but I mean, they've been historic underachievers after watching them. I mean, fall out in 2018, and then the Euros did not go at all how I expected them to. It's just a bummer. Fucking sucked. So there's only so many times that I could put my faith in them before I think.
Let me ask, who's got more pressure to make it out, Croatia or the Belgians?
Belgium.
Is there a case to be made that because this is the end of Croatia's golden midfield that they actually have more pressure? Maybe not nationally, but internally.
I somehow think that Croatia is still being underrated. I think that Croatia is an underdog in a way, and people are foolish for thinking that. I don't see nearly enough hype talked about them. I don't see nearly enough respect getting put on their names. And maybe that's just because, I don't know a lot of Croatians. I don't associate with a ton of like diehard Madridistas or anything like that. But yeah, I just don't see nearly enough respect getting put on them. So I don't think they have the clout right now to feel that pressure. That being said, Belgium ranking consistently in the top 3, top 5 of the FIFA rankings. Oh no, this is a hard fall from a high tower. Okay,
and you know what their only accolade is?
Let's hear
it. Nations League?
The Olympics.
Was it the Olympics? That's fucking embarrassing.
Guess the year.
No.
Oh, it's not at the last couple Olympics.
1920.
Okay, that's embarrassing. But we can't, of course, put that all on this current crop of players. I think
definitely not.
No.
I think, well, of course, but I think they should have never been one. We've had this discussion before, like that. I don't know who did that, but it was laughable. They never even had the best either midfield, attack, or defense, or even goalkeeper, I would say, ever at one point in history. Like maybe you could argue Courtois at one point was the best. Maybe. And I'd even grant you that. But why they were ever number 1 or even number 2 is just like, I don't understand it. I never understood it. So I felt bad for them because everyone would be like, oh, you guys flop and you don't achieve anything. But I'm like, as far as I'm concerned, like Belgium winning a trophy would be a massive upset. I don't care what their roster looks like. It would be an upset to the rest of continental Europe and the 2 giants down in South America. It'd be a big deal if they win anything. And they just haven't really shown that they got that magic sauce like Croatia does. But I agree. I think Croatia is being disrespected yet again, and maybe part of that's because they don't have a lot of players in the Prem. I mean, Kovacic is really it. So we don't really see all that constant daily updates, like you said, Connor, and like Spanish talking about how good Modric is, or we don't read the Italian press talking about Brozovic.
I want to hear. I know we have some Eastern European guys who tune in. Let us know. Let us know that, because we really don't have a metric for that. You know, like some people will get on us in the comments for like not doing our research, but we really aren't exposed to that over here. Like we could search hard as we want, but I mean, unless we start learning like some Eastern European languages, it's pretty hard to get it from the horse's mouth. So let us know what the general consensus and expectations are for Croatia. We want to know. We want to know what you expect from this group. We want to know what the neighboring countries say. We want to know where you sit. Where you sit. What would be a dub for Croatia here? What would be a reasonable expectation here?
I will say, from what I've seen from Croatian fan channels and fan pages, they are confident. They are very confident. They're like, the midfield is clicking, you know, like nothing we've ever seen. The defense, they freaking love Vardiol, and he's a stud.
Yeah.
He's a young,
I don't know who's going to start.
Too.
Dude, he's big. I don't know who's going to be next to him, if it's going to be Dejan Lovren still or somebody else. I mean, maybe Jake, you can provide some clarity on that, who might get the nod, but
I think it's going to be Lovren.
Seem probably Lovren. Like, they're expecting a quarters run from what I've seen.
Good.
Potentially a return to the semis.
That would be huge, dude.
That'd be huge.
Can you imagine? Oh my God. Never mind. I'm not even going to say it. Never mind. Nothing.
But what the Belgian expectation is, I have no idea. I don't really know like any Belgian like YouTuber or anything like that to reference. So I have no idea. But let me ask you guys if you think the fact that Lukaku, who I just looked it up, and I'm pretty sure it said he's played 4 games this year and he's got 1 goal. How much do you see that affecting these boys? Because he's in the final roster.
I wouldn't be surprised if he starts.
He probably will.
I'd say it definitely affects them, not only mentally, but obviously on a goal scoring output. I mean, not having Lukaku, I think he's their all-time goal scorer with 69 goals or whatever, and that's a lot for a national team. I mean, you don't get a lot of chances to score for your nation. And the drop-off from Lukaku to Batshuayi, I think, is a guy who starts after him is holy shit. I mean, that is a massive loss.
I think Batshuayi had a few goals. I don't know what the quality of those goals were, but when I was looking at
and I don't think he's a bad player by any stretch. I just think when you compare the two, Batshuayi and Lukaku, I mean, that's just, you know, Batshuayi couldn't make it work at Chelsea. Neither could Lukaku. I guess they hate the Belgians over there. And they got rid of De Bruyne.
He's got very good stats. He's got very good stats for Belgium. 26 goals, 6 assists in 47 games. In Europe, that's pretty impressive.
I'm telling you, he's not bad.
No, I'm saying he's not bad, but compared to Lukaku, you got to take Lukaku.
Yeah.
He's clear.
Right. Lukaku is a different caliber.
And I don't think you're going to play Dries Mertens. I mean, that dude, he's got to have a cane out there to go out there, I feel like now.
He's slowing down. I mean, when you move, you don't move to Turkey unless you're slowing down.
Yeah.
Let's be honest here. They got 3 of their attackers playing in Germany, or just 2? Oh, just 2. Just Mertens and Batshuayi.
In Turkey,
I don't know.
You mean?
In Turkey, yeah. Sorry, in Turkey. I'm not sure what I said. And they got Eden Hazard, who, if we're talking Chelsea Hazard, then you might be tempted to put the Belgians first, but you just can't do it, bro. They got too many guys out of form who got to get goals.
Yeah, the
it
only
might
one
be
I
up to Batshuayi.
Maybe the only one I see in form in the midfield is De Bruyne. I mean, I don't see Tielemans if he gets to start. I mean, he's been fairly on and off for Leicester.
I feel like he will. I feel like it'll be him, De Bruyne, and Witsel.
which you got to tell me how Witzel's been playing for Atletico.
No, bro.
Well, he'll be playing as a fucking center back. So,
Jesus Christ.
I mean,
I think I knew that.
I don't know if that's Witzel or if that's on Simeone. Probably.
Oh,
both,
Simeone out. Holy
it's peak,
shit,
bro. It's really peak over there right now. It's not good.
I mean, they got to play my boy Dendonka. The greatest last name, I think.
Did he get called up? Oh, he did. He did.
Yeah.
Bro, I bet he starts in the back. I bet they put him at center
That'd
back
be
or
nice.
something. They have to. Carrasco, he might start out wide. I guess it depends what formation they play,
They play last lineup, they played a 3-4-2-1.
3-4-2-1. Okay.
Yeah.
So then they'll probably put Carrasco out wide, yeah. Maybe De
Oh,
Bruyne in the front three?
Yeah, De Bruyne in the front three with. So this is their lineup. They had Batshuayi up top, Hazard and De Bruyne as the two,
Okay.
Onana and Witzel as their pivots in the back, and then their five. They have what is this guy's name? Castagne,
yeah, Leicester guy.
Castagne.
He didn't get called up.
He
didn't
didn't?
get called up. No.
Then Outerrailed, Vertonghen, De Bast, and shit, I don't know how you say this guy's name. Moiner.
Munir, I think. Munir is, I think, how you say it.
Yeah.
Munir.
Who
I
he's
think
injured.
He playing Bundesliga?
Yeah, he plays for Dortmund.
Okay. He's injured?
He's injured.
Jesus Christ. Well, he's in the squad. So I guess they're expecting him to come back.
Maybe
Yeah.
he'll be back.
But yeah, did we say what position that they're going to be in?
I mean, I think we all have second because
Second. Yeah, because we said everyone else.
Yeah, no, you're kind of right, Jake. I'm looking at this right now and I'm asking myself, like, in form, out of form, in form, out of form. I think Trossard at Brighton, he's been a beast.
Yeah,
But he will not start. But still, good to have on the bench. Thorgan, man, I have no idea how Thorgan Hazard is doing this season. Does anybody know? How the hell is this man doing?
I'm looking.
Watch him have like 15 goals.
He's
I really
been
don't know.
in the starting 11, I think, only once. So
Jesus, he's got 0 goals, 0 assists in 14 games.
yeah,
Dude, I'm
Oh,
telling
they get in second, bro.
yeah, they're getting second.
Oh, bro, Canada might beat him. Oh, Lord. Oh,
you. Wait,
Lord.
bro, wait for the hot take. I'm waiting patiently here.
All right,
Okay, let's do top goal scorer real quick, and then we'll get into hot takes.
Okay.
Connor, who's your top goal scorer for this group?
I think top goal scorer is going to be Kevin De Bruyne with a free kick and a penalty. That being said, I think they're going to be some of the only goals scored by Belgium. Full stop.
Well,
Okay.
I
What
think
about
we
you,
get a variety of goals from a variety of positions for everybody else. Sorry.
I got to go with my Croatian boys. I think it's going to be Perisic.
Okay.
That's a howler.
Come on, dude. No, it is
That
not
man
a
is
howler.
That
He
man
is scoring.
You really think so? You
Bro,
think he's
that's
washed,
crazy.
Jack?
He's scoring, bro.
No, I don't think he's washed, but I don't see him scoring.
He's scoring. He's a different man when he puts on the check.
Yeah, but he's slow. He's noticeably slowed down. I think of the big, what would you call him, the big four in Croatia. I think he's taken the biggest dip. Of
Yeah,
him, Brozovic,
that's fair.
Modric, Kovacic, he's taken the biggest dip. And I think it's
Yeah.
because he's an outside player, so he needs to like his physicality a little bit more.
That's
His
fair.
delivery's still A1, but he's just not the man he used to be, the young
That's true.
whippersnapper.
That's true. That's true.
I'm gonna go Jonathan David, top goal scorer.
Okay.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I think he gets 2.
Fair shot.
I think he gets
Fair
2.
shot.
Bro, what if he gets 3? Oh,
What if he gets a hat trick, bro, against
Bro,
Belgium?
what if
I'm
he-
actually a Jonathan David fan. If you can't tell, I
Yeah.
really like this guy. I really like him. He's
That
good.
would be crazy.
I'm sorry.
Real recognize real.
He's got a good name too, Jonathan David. That's pretty
Simple.
solid.
It's easy.
Anyway,
Anyway, sorry, fuck Canada. Where were we? My my hot take. Are we going on to hot takes? Can we do
hot
that?
takes, baby?
I'm really
Do it.
excited.
Take us in. Take us
Okay,
in. Take us in the
awesome.
port.
So I think, and I don't think I've had an outright flop of the tournament yet. I think that there is a 40% chance that Belgium is the flop of the tournament. They leave this fucking group with maybe a point, maybe 3.
Whoa.
Wow.
Okay.
That is hot.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm
That
telling you,
is hot.
they don't have the mental fortitude. I could easily see them getting frustrated. I could see Kevin not exactly helping the situation, expecting them to play up to his level when these guys just really aren't capable of that. They're not used to it. They're not used to that quality, the speed of play that he wants. So the balls that he wants are not going to go there, or they're going to get there, but then nobody's going to be there to receive them. You know what I'm saying? Like Kevin's not the kind of guy who's going to dribble through 6 people and score a goal. That's not going to happen. He's going to clean up after other people, but I mean, if Lukaku can't keep the ball in the box, if Batshuayi can't, get some crosses in or hold the ball down in the box and pass it back to Kevin at the outside of the box, like this just not going to happen. It's not going to be the pretty Premier League goals that we see him scoring. I could easily see everybody getting very frustrated there, and I hate to say it because I really like Belgium, but looking at all the big teams, there's always one really big flop. I'm really kind of getting a Belgian vibe. I'm getting a Belgian vibe this year.
That is a good hot take. It is very hot, but it's a good hot take.
They gonna be
but it's
an
educated take.
Chocolates.
Yeah,
it's an educated hot take. I'm not offended that you presented that here. I think it's actually plausible. I think it really is.
Well, if you're not offended, I haven't done my job properly.
Yeah, it's a cold take then.
You're ugly, and Belgium's crashing out.
Now that's a hot take.
I can't stand you.
My hot take. You already took the Croatian midfield hot take from me.
My bad. You only had one? Man didn't do his homework.
I did only have one for Group F.
Bro, it's hard. These two groups, like Group F and like it's just
Yeah, I felt the most. Well, actually, Group D was pretty damn self-explanatory, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even then there's room for creativity here, or there. I mean, here I really feel like everything's kind of cookie cutter.
Yeah, I mean, maybe my Canada not winning a game, I'll stand by that. That could be a hot take if you want to interpret it that way.
That is a hot take. That is a hot take. For sure. 0 points, that is a hot take. I was going to help you try to form like a new hot take around maybe goal differential for Morocco or Canada or something like
Canada not winning it at all.
I think Jonathan David being top goal scorer is a hot take.
That is a hot take.
They ill-prepared.
I've got another hot take. The Canadian fans, once they lose this group, will quietly recede into the background of CONCACAF and take their rightful place in the 3rd or 4th spot amongst the CONCACAF giants that are United States and Mexico. And they'll be very modest about it. That is my hot take.
I think they'll just take the World Cup kit off and put the hockey jersey back on. I think it'll be a seamless transition for most of them.
It really will. It sucks that they kind of suck at hockey too. Aren't the Maple Leafs like trash?
Oh, maybe the Maple Leafs, but I mean Canada's cold, dude. Like the national team.
Yeah.
And they have sick jerseys. I love the Canada national team jerseys. I have to say.
USA all day, baby. I'm taking Soviet Union over Canada.
Well, this is back in the 80s, and maybe I'd agree with you.
I'm just playing.
Okay, so I had 2 hot takes, and one of them kind of goes off of yours, Connor. And this is a very niche hot take. And my hot take is, if Yannick Carrasco does not score, Belgium will not make it out.
You think Carrasco's the key?
I think they need him. So it's kind of a scenario hot take, but I think if he does not score, they will not make it out.
Okay.
Because that means Trossard is scoring. And I don't think they're going to give my man enough minutes to do anything.
Yeah, he needs to see the field. Both of those guys need to see the field in order for them to score, obviously.
And my second hot take, My real second hot take is that Vardio will be the best young player of the tournament. But
you rate him that highly, huh?
He's a defender, and we know people don't give a shit about defenders, and it's really sad. So the lamer version of that hot take is he will be a in the team of the tournament. Team of the tournament.
I like that. That's a good take. Do you think he gets a transfer after that? Where's he playing right now?
Red Bulls.
You think he gets a transfer after that?
I heard his what do you call it? Buyout clause, release clause is insane. I think it's like 80 mil.
Holy shit.
I mean, that's how Red Bull makes money.
Tottenham wanted to get him, and they were like, no, you can't afford him.
How many years does he have on that contract?
I think, bro, I want to see he just signed. I think how old is this man? He might be 20.
He's 20.
He's 20. Yeah.
Damn.
Josko Vardio.
Holy shit.
Let me see release clause. I don't remember the exact amount, but
bro, if he makes team of the tournament,
this only says 45 mil. This only says 45 mil, and Spurs didn't want to pay it.
Bro, if he makes team of the tournament, somebody else could hop on that shit. Chelsea might buy him. Shit.
Chelsea want him. That's funny you say that. Chelsea have been linked with him now because they already done with Koulibaly.
Bro, they just gonna keep buying people to this shit.
Literally,
oh my god, that is embarrassing. You know what's
Graham
gonna happen? Koulibaly's gonna fucking go to Arsenal on like a half price transfer, and he's gonna absolutely dominate.
Shit, we can use him at Man U.
Shit, if he could break in, I could see him going to Man U. I think Arsenal have their back line.
Shit, let's do a swap for Maguire.
Maguire plus 80 mil, they'd probably take it.
Maguire plus 80 mil?
Plus 80 mil for Vardio, they take it.
Oh, with Leipzig. No.
Yeah, with Leipzig.
But see, without Maguire, it'd just be 50.
Yeah.
Exactly. The prices would go down.
Oh no, I was
like,
saying
we taking the liability off y'all's hands.
Swap Maguire with Koulibaly, and we paid Chelsea 15 mil.
Bro, I think Chelsea fans, dude. I don't think they like Koulibaly at all. Some of them might be down for that.
I still rate Koulibaly. That is so fucking stupid.
Okay, we're gonna.
Yeah, we got to end it. We're going into Premier League here. All right, guys, that was the episode. You guys let us know your predictions down below in the comments. If you enjoyed and you're listening on streaming platforms, y'all know what to do. Give the podcast a 5-star rating. If you're watching on YouTube and you don't want to miss any of our future World Cup coverage, and let me tell you, there's a shit ton. There's a ton coming out. We're all quitting our jobs. Jake already told me, and we're going to go full time, just live streaming every single game. So if you want to see that, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. And I believe before we head out here, we have a departing message from Connor to all of you. Connor, the floor is yours.
So usually this is the time where I take a moment and I tell you to inform your loved ones, usually of the female variety, that this is their one-stop shop for all the soccer knowledge that they could possibly have to keep up with you, keep up with your friends, family, if they want to impress abuelita at home, if you're dating a gringa and she needs to catch up quick before, the group stage or round of 16, like we're the place for that. Usually I would give you that message, but today I'm just going to let y'all know I got a good fucking haircut. Look at this motherfucker. My motherfucking guy, John, faded me up nice. My guy's from Uzbekistan. Look at that shit. I forgot I had nice hair. I've been looking like a fox.
He's from Uzbekistan?
Two months. Uzbekistan's my guy. I straight up told him, I was like, dude, I'm so sorry. I know absolutely nothing about Uzbekistan. And he was like, we have good kebabs. And I was like, dope. I'll be sure to go there. So he gave me his card, and I'm going to get some good restaurant names. So I'm going to be eating kebabs and y'all in the mud. So
nice.
Dude, we should next time the Asian Cup is on and Uzbekistan's playing, we should link up with your guy and eat some kebabs
let's do it
at the same time.
Let's see. He'll fade us up while we got the game in the barbershop. I'll buy the kebabs. He provides the haircuts, and we'll bring some. There's got to be like some Uzbekistani liquor that we can drink.
Oh, for sure.
Some
probably like
aperitif,
fermented sheep something.
It's like 120% alcohol.
That was offensive, probably.
Well, we'd have to ask your guy. We'll get him on the pod, and I'll ask
We'll get him on the pod.
The most important question I have is, how much was the cut?
How much do you think the cut was? Let's check it out.
25 bucks.
I got the mullet in the bag.
It's 25 bucks.
Okay.
25?
Okay. It is a little closer to the Muniain that I've been telling you.
It is.
Year.
I
like it. The back's good.
I told him I wanted a burst fade. My guy didn't. I don't think he really knew what a burst fade was, but he tried his hardest, and I think it looks good. I'm really happy with it. So I'm
gonna go 19 before tip.
Ooh, okay. It was 23. It was right in the middle. Right in the middle there. 23.
25.
That's a good price.
It's also in Kips Bay, New York. So shit's really expensive over here. Like you go a block down, that bitch is like 26 before tax. Like before tax, before tip. So
that's a really good price actually for New York. Yeah.
It's not bad for the neighborhood I'm in. Don't get me wrong. I still want to go, but I want to take a picture of this haircut and get it to that fucking guy in Chinatown that does it for $6. Because that motherfucker did not understand a word that I said last time. I was like, long. And he was like, not long. And I was like, yes, long. And he was like, oh, okay, long. Immediately started cutting here. And I was like, God damn it.
He said too ugly. And he turned on the razor and just went,
You're right.
And I was like,
yeah.
You said bowl? And he said, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's good. How did you know he's Uzbekistani? Do you have a flag?
No, I just talked to him and I heard he had an accent. And I was like,
sick.
where are you from? And he was like, Uzbekistan. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I know very little about your country. He was like, it's okay. Nobody really does. And I was like, tell me about the food. That always gets people talking. And he was like, kebabs. And I was like, that's it. And he was like, pork kebabs, beef kebabs, vegetable kebabs. He said a couple words that I didn't even know. And I was just like, ha ha ha, sounds good. It did sound good. Like the way he said it, I was like, I feel like there's a stew in there somewhere. Like it sounds exceptional. So
no. Okay. Well, I mean, you heard it from Connor. Definitely hit subscribe for his haircut and comment. Let's grade that thing down below in the comments. Let's get something down there.
Oh damn!
It's either gonna make or break Connor's ego. So be careful.
It's gonna make or break my ego. I don't give a fuck about the soccer takes that y'all fucking get at me about. But if you, just be gentle.
All these kebabs made me hungry, so I'm gonna head out and eat dinner. We appreciate you guys for watching or listening, and we'll see you on the next episode.